All right, guys, Nick Drosos. In this lesson, we're going to be looking at probably one of the most dangerous edge weapons, and that's a machete. And I was training the defensive tactics instructors in the Boston Police, and we looked at different type of edged weapons. We also looked at an attacker with two knives, and one of them we looked at was a machete. We also went through some videos, and it's more likely than we think machete attacks. And what makes a machete so much more dangerous than a knife, it's the range, right? So Costa, come over here. So let's say you're faced with an attacker, come over here so people could see, right? And he's got a machete. What makes it very dangerous, one, is you have the long range, right? You have the long range over here. Also, if we're looking at like a bat or anything like that, the instant you're inside, even if you get it here, because you miscalculated or you flinched or you blocked it, you're still not getting cut. The thing with the machete is that all of this is gonna cut. So when you're stepping in and you wanna jam and block and defend against a machete, is you gotta make sure you nail while you're stepping in and you're not getting it here. The other thing is you also have the range where, go slow, the weapon is so much more long where he can, look at the range. So the timing has to be like, you can't even miss a second or a beat, okay? So what are your options? One, just like any other weapon, if he's here and he decides is to step in and jam it, right? Once you jam it, boom, right away trap it. When you trap it, grab anything you can. If he's wearing a shirt, a jacket, t-shirt, whatever it is, grab it to give you some leverage. From there, right away, boom, low line, knee, use your environment, keep striking, never letting go of this weapon, right? Unlike a bat that's not dangerous in close quarter range, this weapon still is, because if I'm here and he decides to pull it out and he's gonna slice me and he could go right through here, and again, I'm still getting, it's still, again, all this is coming right through. So unlike a knife that's short, you still have all this extra range where you can still slice and cut. So when you come in and you jam it, you gotta make sure you trap it hard and you don't let go. So the timing has to be very precise in terms of me coming in. Me moving back, so if I'm doing this, right, it's, again, look at this. There's only so much moving back I could do, and with all the videos that I saw when we did my the edge defense instructor course, I went through about 200 videos of different knife attacks, and most people, what do? Is they back pedal. I can never move faster backwards than he's moving forward. So me moving backwards is always counterproductive to me defending against the machete when I need to explode forward at some point. Now, as dangerous it is, right? If I have no choice to fight, I'm in close quarter range and I have no improvised weapons. Very important for me to say that. Obviously, if I see him here and he's walking towards me, I'm running, right? If he's walking towards me and I grab a chair and I see a chair, I'm gonna start throwing a chair, whatever I can. You only engage with the knife as a last resort, okay? So I should have said that in the beginning, but let's just take it from there. The other thing you could do is that once he swings the knife, he does this, it would be me stepping in when it crosses the center line. So as it crosses the center line, here, I have to time it perfectly and step in. The other thing with the machete, only one of the edges is sharp, not the other one, right? So if I'm here and I do this and I step in, even if I get it here or here, but obviously you want to go into the hand, right, into the arm, at least I'm not gonna get cut with this part over here. So let's do a small breakdown. I see him holding this, he's walking towards me, I could run, but make sure you have an open space, at least 15 feet of open space, and that you can run faster than him, or else you're giving chest to back and you're getting stabbed. Second thing is pick up an improvised weapon, start throwing shit, start getting out. If I'm in close quarter right now, the way we are here, right, and Costa, come over here. So if I'm in close quarter and he's over here, there's really nowhere I could run. If I run here, he's here. If I'm here, he's here. I have no choice, right? I rather, I'm not going to turn around and say, oh, there's nothing I could do against a knife. Let me roll down and die. I'm going to start throwing my things, trying to kick, trying to do everything. If he swings, I'm going to step in with whatever I can, jam it, trap, and go into my strikes. If not, if he swings and he does this, boom, I'm coming in, I'm stepping in. Again, I'm trapping the knife. Once I trap the knife, I want to always keep a hold. What would be your next move, Costa? He'd be here, boom, he'd be doing this. From there, I'm still holding it, making sure he doesn't get it. He's coming into my arms over here. This is when I'm going to go into the eyes. I'm going to try to strike. I might buck him back here. I'm always holding the weapon, and I'm striking and never letting go. I'm not telling you guys it's easy. I don't want to, don't tell me, Nick, there's nothing you could do. I'm trying to give you, there's always something you could do. That's my philosophy, and that's what I'm trying to teach you. There's always something you could do. A little bit of something is better than knowing nothing, right? So this does take timing. It does take speed. It does take explosive power. The important thing is how you're going to train it. So one thing I did in my Edge instructor course, and that I do more and more, is that I place my foot back here. Costa's over here. Whenever he wants, he goes in, and because I can't move back, I develop that instinct to move forward every single time. So it's all about repetition, about coming in. See, I didn't even know he was going to go straight through the middle. But I'm trying to move, up, down, and develop that instinct to move in instead of back. Because if I'm here, go Costa, and he does this, I just sliced my hand. Once I slice, he comes back. Boom, got sliced again. That's 3 times. So moving back is counterproductive. As hard as it is to move in, you want to train that, and you could train it. What I do when I do knife, I use the swimming pool cones, and I just do that drill where I hit them, where they just develop the instinct to move in, move in, move in. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.